All right, guys, Junior with S.O.T Metalworks coming at you out here in the beautiful sunshine, not in the shop. So, got a little different video coming your way. Let's see what we can get into. So, all right, ladies and gents, what are we doing today? We are installing a flagpole in the front yard to show our patriotism 110%. With the craziness going on in the world today, we're not going to talk about that right now, but the craziness going on in the world today, and 4th of July coming up, I want to get my flagpole back up in the front yard, and that's what we're going to do today. So if you want to see a flagpole install, yeah, maybe I can learn how to talk, maybe. But if you want to see a flagpole install, this is the video for you, because I used to have one over there and it was a fail. Now we're going to put this good one in. Whew, we're digging holes, and this is not my expertise whatsoever. I need dirt perfect here because I think this manual situation we're in right now is kind of a bad deal. But I was too lazy to go get the tractor and all that stuff, so we're just going to dig a hole with the post hole diggers. It's not that big a deal, it's not that deep, but we're going to put it up here by the driveway. We're going to kind of get her up here closer to the road. We used to have it down in amongst this area right here, somewhere right in there. I think the the pipe it was in is still there. But yeah, I just took the flagpole and just crimped it over. I added to it, it did it again. I'm like, okay, I'm done with this stuff, let's put in a good one. So we're gonna do a little time lapse getting this hole dug. We're gonna head down there to the Fandy Dandy garage, get to work, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly what we got going on. All right, so what we got going on now. So here's what we got planned to do. So I've got 2 pieces of 3-inch channel. We're gonna set this up. As you can see, we got holes drilled in it. We're gonna set this up for the width of our pipe. We're gonna put our gussets in there, like so. We'll space one there, one down here. Let's see what else we got. We've got our pieces here, our pieces of angle. We're going to weld them on like so, and then we'll get some on the bottom side too. They're 12 inches wide. We'll drop that end in the hole. This end will be up here for our pipe. We'll slide our pipe in here. We'll have a hole drilled in the end of the pipe here. We'll run a pin through. We'll have a hole drilled up here, and we'll run a pin through it. What is that for? Well, I can lay my pipe. So this will be standing straight up and down, and I can lay my pipe over if I have any problems with our pulleys or cable, whatever it may be for our flagpole. So before we had this on there, and these are all right, but what happens is these little plastic pulleys that come in all these flagpole kits or poles, whatever it may be, they get a little dry rotted. These here just sit out in the sun. You can see this one's cracked a little bit. It's got some chips out of it from the rope. They're just throwaways. They're just so cheesy. So we got on the old Amazons, as Mr. Jason Works a Lot would say, and we got us some blocks ordered. I think these was $12, $13 a piece, something like that. They are from Block Division Incorporated, Wichita Falls, Texas. These are awesome. They've got the pulley in there, and what we do with this is you can either bolt these on your pipe. Oh, I haven't showed you guys the pipe yet. So we've got our 20-foot piece of pipe, 2-inch, schedule 40, I think it is. It's the thick-walled stuff, so this ought to hold up tremendously. But that being said, let's get back over here to the parts and pieces. So yeah, we've got these hold up extremely well. You can bolt them on your pipe. I'm gonna bolt one at the bottom, one at the top, and then we'll have our hardware with our cable. I got this on Amazon. I think it's like, I don't know, $16, something like that. I think it's 50 foot, something like that. Yeah, 50 foot, I believe. Might measure it. They might have shorted me, so I might need to measure that. But back to our pulleys, we'll have one close to the bottom, and then one at the top. I may put this on there for aesthetic looks. May try to tighten this bolt up in here. You know how the flagpoles are, they always got a ball at the top of them. So we'll see. Might keep like wasp and stuff from building in that pipe. Don't want none of that stuff happening. I might block the end off. Not sure about that, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, these are what we're going to use to hook to our flag. And then with these, all we'll do is we'll loop the cable there at certain spots and back on it and put our clamps on there. Fairly easy. We'll walk you through the process. Not a big deal here. You don't have to have a welder doing this. If you wanted to use angle in here as your gussets and drill and bolt everything together, you could probably just use another piece of 3-inch channel. Lay it in here, bolt it in, bolt you some angles on there, slide it in the hole, pour you some concrete around it, be good to go. But we're gonna weld everything just because it's easy, quick, and we have a welder. So, and I may know a guy that can weld. Not real well, but he can weld a little bit. So, that being said, let's get after it. We'll get you guys set up. We'll do a little tacking, a little welding. We'll get up to the top of the hill, get the hole finished up, get some concrete poured and see what happens. All right, so no exact measurements here. We just want to make sure our ends of our channel are together, lined up accordingly. That way our bolt holes match up for our pins. I'm not going to measure much of anything, guys. We're just going to kind of wing it. This is all made out of scrap stuff we had left over. By all means, use what you have available. Don't go out and purchase a bunch of stuff. This all come out of that little scrap pile right over here under the benches. Putting the old Lincoln to work, old Lincoln 225. All right, so on this one here, I'm gonna do a little thinking about. I want to make sure this is down in the concrete plenty. I want to stay away from this boat hole as much as I can. That way, whatever I need to leave sticking out of the ground here is all good. No big deal, no big issues. All right, so as you can see, we got one bolt hole drilled, got it in there, got it lined up there. Just to see, we're gonna mark these bolt holes here on the top and bottom. Get that one in there and see how it works. I'm kind of wondering if I'm not just a little bit short, maybe I should bring a little more steel down. These are pieces that were cut off from a project we had a while back with some targetry, but I don't know. I think that'll be enough. So you're gonna sit down in there so you can see where the pipe gets to you right there. I left about 2 inches before that bolt hole. And I could put the ground about right in here somewhere, so I'll have this much, you know, that much sticking out from there down. I think it'll be all right. Only one way to really find out. Stick it in the ground and see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna get these bolt holes drilled here. That'll get our hinge point. We can pull that top bolt out, hinge her down, set her down on the ground if anything goes wrong. Then we know the base will be ready. We can go up there and finish our hole. Oh, I don't look forward to that because it's hot. and finish our hole, get it all done. See if we can't get some concrete poured in that hole this evening. Maybe it'll cool off by the time I get all this done. All right, so we got our second bolt hole drilled. I am out of the right size bolts. That's highly unusual, but yeah. You would think in this metal shop I would have the right size bolts. So that's okay, because we got to go to the store tomorrow and we will pick them up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna carry this up here to where we were digging a post hole a while ago. We're gonna finish the post hole, make sure the hole is big enough, set this in there, pour some concrete. Let's get after it. All right, comes a true test. Let's see if it fits. Well, it fits. All right, so this is what we got. I'm gonna get the level out and do a little torpedo level out, do a little leveling. So you can see that much is gonna stick up out of the ground. It's crooked, I can tell, but that's all right. We'll get the torpedo level out, level her up. We're gonna go dump our dirt. Got the perfect spot for that. Get that dirt, perfect. Ha! Yeah, gonna get that dumped. We're gonna get down there and mix some concrete, wheelbarrow that joker up here, and get this thing filled in. Hopefully, it'll be here for a day or two. Hopefully. Yay, fun. I don't know where my hoe went. I'm sorry. I don't know where my garden hoe went. So, I'm stuck to using the daggone shovel. That stuff mixes up pretty good. First one, good and sloppy, just the way we like it. Let's go sit this one, see what happens. All right, so here's what we got. I got everything leveled up pretty good. I'll be trying to get out of camera view. So I sit you guys sitting up there. Look, Miss S.O.T trying to get out of camera view. She going on the wrong side. So concrete turned out a little sloppy. That's all right, we're fixing to stiffen her up. Hey, sweetie, I need one of those helpers like Dirt Perfect's got.
Yeah?
Yeah.
A man behind the scenes?
Yeah, can we get a man behind the scenes or something? I see why Dirt Perfect gets so much done. He don't do none of it. All right, only 2 more wheelbarrow loads to go. Just about didn't have enough concrete. I think we're gonna make it though, barely. We'll add a little extra dirt here. Call it good. I don't know when the last time was I used this trowel, but it's been 7 or 8 years, something like that. All right, so that's what we got. Got the level on there, got everything leveled back up. I know it ain't the prettiest thing in the world and probably could have used just a little bit more concrete, but 3 bags is good enough for me for a flagpole. Gonna hammer it down. Get out here tomorrow once this cures up a little bit. Get everything cleaned up on those pieces of channel there. And do a little spray painting on them, touch them all up with some aluminum, make them look pretty. Now, I can get back down there in the garage and finish up this flagpole. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight or I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. So either way, I'll see you in a minute or I'll see you tomorrow. But we're gonna... All right, so back on the flagpole here, we've got our pole sitting up here, and then we've got our pulley down here at the end. I left just enough room down here at the end. I may go ahead and mount this on there. And then order me another one off of Amazon just to make it look all prim and proper. We're gonna tack our corners right here. Put a little tack there, put a little tack there. Same thing on the other side, and then we'll tack those pieces down, weld them up on each side. We'll take our other pulley here we'll stick it down there at the other end, and we probably won't go all the way to the bottom. Probably gonna go, I don't know, somewhere in this vicinity here. That way it's plenty enough up off the ground, don't have to worry about it too bad. Then we've got a little loop hook, probably gonna weld it right in here. Just an added little deal there to keep the flag up, don't have to worry about it falling down or running back down the pole, whatever it may be. You can use like a cleat anchor off a boat, works out really well. They make them, you can order those too. They make them very small, and you can just put some self-tapping screws in your pole and you'd be good to go. But, yeah. That is some thin stuff. And just hammer these over just a bit. Nothing too major. All right, so we come up 5 feet from the end of the pole, measured, and that's where we're going to put our other one here at. Not perfect science, just kind of where you like it and where you want it to be at. like I said, we're just gonna have our little loop here. He's just gonna put it right in this area here somewhere. Nothing too major. Like I said, you can use a poker cleat, just about anything on it. It's not that big a deal. All right, ladies and gents, let's get our cable run up in here. See what happens. It's still a little warm. Just got done welding it up, but it is what it is. I don't have time to be playing around. Uh-oh, we're making a mess back here. I done got it all tied up in a knot. Leave it to me. Pretty much the story of my life. Make a mess out of everything. Gosh bless, I did. I made a mess too. Not just a little mess. I mean, shoot. All right, let's try this again. See what happens. All right, my luck is they're going the wrong side of the pipe or something. We'd have a twist in it or something. And this cable is a little pain in the butt to cut, but I'm gonna cut it a little long just to get where we need to. I just whip out the old grinder and grind her up. Easy enough. So, we'll put 2 cable clamps on this one. These are, what are these? 1/8 inch cable clamps. Nice and easy, nothing to it. Sometimes a little aggravating to get this cable tight, however. Oh no, I lost one of the nuts off the cable clamp. Sounds about right. Alright, I wish I knew a secret or a trick to tell you guys the best way to do this cable. I don't have one. I just use a set of vice grips. I don't have a preset up or anything. And I just hold them like that. It does not take a tremendous amount of tension on this cable to make this work. So don't get too carried away with it. All right, so we forgot the most important part. I got the cart before the horse there. So let's take this back apart. Hold up, let me show you guys. All right, so you see this loop. This is a very good place to install your snap. These are I think they're 5/16, maybe something like that. So you stick your snap in there, in that loop right there. That way when your flagpole runs all the way up to the top, your cable clamp is your stop and your snap is still up here holding on to your flag. You got your flag on there. So let's get that put on there and quit messing around. I mean, can't you tell, guys? I've got like this video just all prepped out and stuff. I mean, see, that's why I make all these mistakes so you guys don't have to. That's how much I care about you guys. And I mean, you know that's true without a shadow of a doubt. Hey, don't do that. Do this. Just looking out for you guys on a regular basis. I tell you, the things I do for you peoples. I mean, in all honesty, you guys could have told me I forgot to snap. We squared that away. But yeah, that's what your flag will hook to. All right, guys, one last thing. We've got our other snap. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this or not. These little rings, these little lockdown rings, I can't remember what they call these. But we'll put this on here. We'll put our snap on there, and we will lock this down on here, just like so. This will attach to the bottom of our flag. The bottom of your flag, this slides up and down on the cable. It won't get in there. I mean, it's fine. It will work. It will work. All right, guys, here's the concrete we poured yesterday. Would you look? Miss S.O.T got grass all in my concrete there. It's just terrible. Almost didn't have enough, but wish I had about another inch or so more. But I wanted to put the dirt back in the hole because I know what's going to happen. She's going to want to plant flowers around here, and I want to make sure I had the concrete somewhat covered up. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you know how them women are. All right, so let's get the dirt filled back in this hole. We'll get the pipe put in here and do a test run on it. Make sure everything fits good before we paint everything up nice and pretty. All right, guys, had to call in the cavalry. Well, Miss S.O.T is getting some pictures over there. Wave at the audience. She's a big help helping me get it up, but we got the pin in the bottom. I stood it up, she slid the pin in. Still lacking those 2 bolts on the bottom end. I need to get the right size ones. I don't have the right size with me. Running 9/16 right now. I need to be running 5/8. That's why it's a little wobbly per se down there at the base. But yeah, once I get the right bolts in there, we'll be pretty good. She was sitting pretty squared away, but the wind's blowing pretty good right now. And Old Glory's getting after it up there. Looking looking pretty good. And the pole's holding up. I mean, no issues whatsoever. Can't say enough great things about that. So you can see how the bottom hook there, it kind of slides up and down on that cable just a little bit. It's always been something that's always kind of helped. We've built a few flagpoles back in the day, so that one just kind of lets that flag stay a little free there at the bottom and not get wrapped up around the pole per se. It seems to help out a lot. And the other thing we added on, you'll have to apologize for the sun. The other thing we added on was this little loop right here. I still got to put a little black tape around here, get it squared away, but you can pull it down, unhook it, and then that keeps this cable from coming back down, and that's your stop. Probably should have come down, instead of setting this at 5 foot, if it had to do it over again, I'd set it at 4 foot. Seems to be the better height. Put that at 4 foot, may be the only thing I change. Got to get another bolts. But I think this joker's ready to do a little painting on. So it's not perfect, but it's not bad. All right, ladies and gents, we are mission complete. Got everything done we wanted to get done, I think. I may have not let it dry quite enough before I put my greasy hands on here and packed it up here, but got a good coat of gray on it. Got 2 coats of gray on it. Got the somewhat right bolt in it, so we got the gaps all tightened up, good to go, looking mighty fine, mighty fine. Still got to stop at the hardware store and pick me 2 bolts up the right length. Not a major deal, not a major deal. But yeah, she's flying pretty good. That's a pretty big flag for that pole, I'll be honest. It might be a little, I don't know, a little large, but that's fine. This flag may get retired before too long. It's starting to fade in the colors, stuff like that. If you guys have not seen how to retire an American flag, make sure you go back in my older videos and check it out. We've done a retirement ceremony with the Boy Scouts, and I kind of go through the proper ways of retiring an American flag and what you're supposed to do, everything like that. So hopefully that'll help you guys out. So, but yeah. But yeah, hopefully this helps you guys get a American flag in your front yard, in some small way, shape, or form, however it may work out. But hopefully you guys didn't mind this video too much. It's been a pretty good process with this one. I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of manual labor involved. No, I'm not used to that. I'm more the painting kind of let the computer do the work kind of guy, but it's good to get back and sweat a little bit, put out some effort, and do a little hard work. But this one's been a pretty good one. I'm pretty proud of this one. I hope it lasts for a long time. Hopefully a whole lot better than all those aluminum poles and all that deal I have to go through. So hopefully we've got it squared away now. But if you haven't yet, reach down there and hit that subscribe button for us. We would greatly appreciate that. Check us out, S.O.T Metalworks, on Instagram, Facebook, the whole 9 yards. Check us out, SOTmetalworks.com. You can't buy your flagpole there, but you can buy other fine and dandy stuff there. All right, guys, this has been Junior with S.O.T Metalworks. Hopefully everybody's having a fine and outstanding time. Hopefully you're staying safe out there. And by all means, you know what I always say. You guys make sure you work smarter, not harder. America. We'll catch y'all later. We're out, guys.